What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another week of Talking Trubbish. I'm your host, Matthew. I'm here with my buddy Jacob, as always. What's going on, dude? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. You know, excited for another episode. It's funny because a lot of times, actually, no, we're never prepared. We're never prepared for like what we're gonna do.
I know.
I was gonna say like sometimes. Okay, I'll give us some credit. There is very minimal times where we actually have a topic. We're like, yo, we're gonna go in hard on this. Other times we're like 2 minutes before like, what's been on your mind lately, and like,
Yeah.
boom, and then expand on that type of shit.
Uh-huh.
But I that does it just cracks me up whenever I'm like realizing like it sounds so well when the episode goes live and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, like it sounds like as if we're like so organized.
Always, dude.
Yeah.
Podcast magic. You know what I'm saying?
Been doing it for a while, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's been going on, dude? What you been up to, man?
What I've been up to is, well, I'll emphasize on trying because I was doing well before, and it's more in the sense of I've been trying to eat better again.
Okay.
We're still in the beginning of the year.
You relapsed again? Like, what happened?
Yeah. The thing is,
man, I had the donut the other day.
Bro, it's insane though. Like, if you think about it, like, you could do something well for like a while, and then it takes like literally a moment for you to kind of go back to that cycle that you were in.
Yeah.
And it's one of those where like you're like, it's just one donut, bro. It's just one donut.
Just one, dude. It tastes so good.
Like,
nothing will happen, dude.
You're just there savoring it, enjoying it. You're just like, yo, this is so good. Like, and you're like, okay, one more won't hurt, right? It's like it'll be for 2. It'll be for 2 p.m. You're holding out for that. You're excited for it, and then you're like, that's where it starts, because now you're like, you open that door of I want to say weakness, because it's like a sign of weakness. There's no discipline there, and you just go back to that cycle where you're just like, okay, a little bit of creamer, much because like I normally would do black coffee, and I'd be like, okay, maybe a little creamer in my coffee now, and then like oh, they bring cookies.
Do you have flavor creamer, or do you just go like just straight up like just like the half and half creamer?
No, I stopped doing the creamer. I'm actually kind of doing a little bit better on that. I'm only putting in sugar because the creamer has sugar and obviously the creamer, right?
No, but like what I was saying though is like when you were doing the creamer, were you doing like French vanilla, caramel macchiato?
Yeah, French vanilla, bro.
It's
like,
just so good.
I don't know about you, but you ever seen those Starbucks glass like coffees?
I do. I have a little thing on that too. Continue though.
Oh yeah. Whenever I go on road trips, always a must for me. I always grab those. I don't know why, I just do.
They're like the Frappuccino things, right? Like
the Frappuccino. I was like, fuck, bro, yes, bitch. But the thing is, like, the mocha one is like my favorite. And bro, I don't know what it is, but like, I don't know if you ever had like, whenever you eat something and like the moment it hits your mouth, you're just like, fuck, like this is so
the
good.
eye roll. It's the eye roll that you just did, dude. I know, man. Like
every time
I think of this like I'll drink like the first sip of like a Starbucks caramel macchiato. I'm like, fuck, you know.
Yeah, and that's what I'm referring to. And like the mocha one is definitely my favorite, but whenever like it comes to work, I gotta use the creamer that whatever like my job provides. I'm not gonna be picky, like, yo, I need this like the specific Starbucks creamer. Like, nah, like I get whatever is there.
Yeah.
For some reason, the pumpkin spice
latte.
Yeah, there's like a creamer for pumpkin spice or whatever. I think it's just called pumpkin spice.
Yeah,
but that one has grown so much into me. Like, I look forward to it whenever it's fucking October.
When it's in season, you're
like, yes! Yes, it's time. And dude, I used to fucking criticize and like,
you get your inner white girl on, bro.
Yeah. Bro, I honestly, I live in a city that like they call, it's in where they just call like these people like basic basic ass
Basic
bitches.
bitches, yo.
And I'm like, I'm there now, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
embrace it, and but no, but definitely, I try to like, I'm trying better. I think at minimizing that. I am actually drinking for like what 5 days now, just sugar in my coffee,
hmm Are you
and
doing like cane sugar, or are you like
yes,
doing like a healthier sugar, quote unquote?
nah, I'm
Like,
just doing cane because there is. So it's like the cane sugar is the brown sugar, right?
yeah,
Like it looks
yeah,
brown. So usually at work they have the regular white one, which is
yeah.
honestly,
It's
all
just like the
sugar.
processed shit, right?
Honestly, all of them are I would consider unhealthy, but
Sugar is sugar, man.
yeah,
Right?
sugar is sugar. And yeah, so like I've been just doing that because before I would do just the creamer, and the creamer, bro, like it's just insanely has the creamer, has the sugar, like it's just very, very sweet.
Yeah.
The I'm working towards step by step, slowly towards the direction of going back to black coffee.
The black coffee is just so fucking bitter to me, though. Like, I
I
need to
fucking
cut
hate
it
it.
with something, you
I
know?
fucking hate it. So funny thing is, when I was doing the no sugar in my coffee, just the black, it's just very
Uh-huh.
bitter. That's where it started because I'm like, okay, I'm drinking black coffee, so I can eat a donut because it
Yeah,
evens
yeah.
out,
You're
right?
you're saving calories. You could add a little more somewhere, right?
That's where it
It's
started,
balanced, dude. Yeah,
bro. That's
you're
where it started, and it just went downhill from there. And I'm like, I gotta get back to the grind. And uh, I know that you had some things that you kind of were
Yeah, so this is gonna kind of be like a longer tangent, but
okay.
when you're talking specifically about the Starbucks Frappuccino in the glass bottle, that is literally the catalyst for this whole story. So
Perfect.
yeah, where are like the primary places that you grew up shopping for groceries? I'm actually curious because what I'm finding right now is like the places that like my parents went shopping are like very much ingrained in my brain, and that's something that I found recently has actually been a hindrance. So I'm curious like where you've
Interesting.
been primarily shopping.
I don't think you guys have Publix up north,
We don't know. That's kind of
but
from my understanding that's like a Florida thing, or is
yeah,
that a little above because
it's
they've
starting
they've
to
kind of
go up north. I think now
okay.
it's kind of like Canes, right? Canes was like a
Yeah.
north thing.
So
Now it's
what's
in.
interesting is you have Publix, which seems to be something from like the southern area. Did it start in Florida?
I actually have no idea, but
Okay.
I
Look that
know.
up. I'll continue
Yeah,
I'll continue my thing. So like from my understanding, Publix is like starting off down there and then like expanding like north. And we have the equivalent here, which is a place called Meijer, like a
mhm.
chain grocery store called Meijer that's going south. So like for me, like I see that like that comparison there. Anyway, is Publix the main place that you go, or do you go to a couple other different grocery stores?
I do go to other ones, and yes, actually, Publix did start in Winter Haven, which it is Florida in
Okay.
1930. So it is a
Shit.
Florida. s- Uh,
Based
yeah,
like started. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so Florida would be one. And I think the other one I don't
Or Publix
recall.
would be one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
All of Florida. You just shop all of Florida.
I was like, because like, I was trying to read
I
the
know.
thing on the right side. But the other one, I just don't recall the age I was at where this was so consistent. But not Publix, Costco.
Mhm.
Costco is another one where I feel like I always remember going, and I hated going there, bro. I fucking love going there now. So,
Why did you hate going there?
dude,
I loved it as a kid because like Saturday and Sunday was always sample day. So I
I'm
would always go
dead.
there and just fucking graze on these like samples all day long, man.
I would hate it because I would be there for so long, and all I wanted to do is go play my fucking game, either Pokemon or whatever the case was at the time.
Okay, that makes sense.
And
That
it,
makes sense.
that includes also like shopping, like any type of shopping, like TJ
I
Maxx,
feel like
Ross.
shopping as a kid was boring as fuck.
dude.
right?
Yeah,
Unless it benefited you and it was
yeah.
completely selfish, like you're going to like Best Buy or some video game or toy store, you didn't give
Target.
a fuck
Target.
about
Yeah.
Target. Yep.
Yeah. And another thing is like at the time too, like I there was the depending like if you were good or not that week or not, like or you had a bad grade, you either hated going to Target or loved going to Target because you knew if you were bad, you ain't getting shit.
You ain't getting shit.
It's like fuck this shit. You're just like like a little mad little guy.
I do it. Okay, so it's another side tangent to the tangent on like Target in those stores. What was the first place that you would go when you walked in there?
When I walked in there, I always rushed to electronics. I always rushed to like to see like what games I would do. I would, like if I didn't have a certain console, and you know how they used to have the games like where you can go and like kind of like sample the game.
Yeah, you used to demo them, right?
Yeah,
like,
I used to demo them and be there. And then I would just be like, "Yo, just make a round. I'll be right here."
I'm gonna stay right here.
Yeah, no, that would either be like I think electronics were the thing that I would go to whenever I went to Target. It wasn't so much as right now it's the toy section because of cards, and it's so different though. Like it's funny, but yeah, electronics were the huge thing for me when I was growing up because you would at the time I remember my first ever Pokemon game for the Game Boy was bought at Target, where my uncle was like, it was my birthday, and we walked in. He just casually was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go to Target, and like, you can come with." And then we go there.
Yeah.
Once we go there, he
surprise you.
He goes like, "You can buy whatever you want," and I'm like, I'm like running to. And that's where I got the yellow version.
Got the OG.
Yeah, the OG yellow.
Hell
that was my first one, and I fucking like that's a core memory in my brain. As soon as a kid hears, you can get whatever you want, I'm like, say less. I'm like, fucking Flash Sonic over here running out.
Hell yeah. What did you already have the Game Boy then?
No, actually, bro, I just forgot this piece of the
lore.
The memory.
Yeah.
He bought me a Game Boy.
What color Game Boy?
It was a Pikachu version. It was like a golden Pikachu version one, I think it was.
Okay.
That one was my first ever Game Boy with the fucking Pikachu game in there. Dude, I completely forgot that. I was literally just like, it just literally opened up right now that I realized that he did buy me that as well as the game. And at the time, obviously,
shout out to that uncle, man. For real.
Bro. That was always a core memory in my head, and that's why I remember always loving to go to the electronics. And obviously nowadays, bro, like the electronics section is dead.
It's barren.
Yeah,
absolutely barren, dude.
Yeah, no, it's sad. It kind of like hurts me. It's also like kind of whenever I see the last Blockbuster, if it's still there, I don't know, where people go in there and it still looks the same as the other ones that was like local to me.
Blockbuster was peak, man.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly, I hate scrolling through Netflix because even though these movies like appeal to me, I don't know why the cover art of like a DVD box set just hits me differently. And I don't know if this is the age in me where it's like tangible things are like better and like I'm just stuck in like the old ways, you know?
Right.
But I mean, I guess I'm at that point because it's just like I find myself not watching jack shit on these subscription services. Dude. But like I'll go to my buddy's house who's got like the massive DVD collection and all these movies that I just passed on scrolling. I'm like, yo, that sounds fire right now.
it's just like the actual physical right. Yeah, it makes a difference.
It truly does. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the
store.
The store story. Okay, so Publix, we had like, you know, Best Buys and stuff. Specifically for food though, like Costco, Publix. For you, for me, it would definitely be like Meijer, my equivalent of Publix, and then Costco as well. I know before Costco was around, we were doing Sam's Club and stuff. So like, I'm familiar with both of them.
Oh, isn't when Dixie? I think when Dixie, is that what it's called? I think maybe that's a Florida thing too.
I've never heard of that. I've heard of the
Um,
Winn-Dixie or Dixie.
no. Yeah, it's a supermarket chain as well, but it's
Okay.
like it's dying down. Their headquarters are based off Florida, so it's like another
Yeah.
like Florida thing too. But it's, I guess a lot of things
Yeah.
were based off that. But yeah, I think when Dixie is like if you want to call it like an Aldi's. Do you know an
Yeah.
Aldi's?
I
Okay,
do. Yep.
okay, so it's an equivalent to Aldi's but local.
And that's where I'm going with this story.
Oh fuck! Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So, the one place like I've never shopped ever, really, is Walmart. We've had them around. I just don't. And in fact, what's like still to this day, I do not shop at Walmart. And like the reason why is actually really stupid. It's the same reason why I use Verizon over AT&T, and the reason why like I choose Meijer over Walmart is the logo is red versus blue.
No
It's like
way.
the dumbest thing ever. I don't know why. It just appeals to me, so I just go there. Anyway, specifically about Aldi's, I've only been there probably like 2 times in my entire life.
Okay.
One time with like my parents, and it was like a quick run-in with my mom, and the other time was like with my ex. And it was to pick up like another thing. And the whole store just seemed really weird. Not a lot of options. You had to put the fucking quarter in the cart, and then like no bags. Like you have to like bring your own bags or purchase them there. And I'm just like, okay, like what are we doing with this scarcity shit right now? And I never understood the concept as like a kid. Even like a teenager, even through like most of like my 20s. I completely understand right now. I went back with like my current girl Rosie, cause she likes shopping at Aldi's. So I'm like, doing the whole like, all right, I'll go with you. No big deal. We shop together. So like we're rolling up to Aldi's. I crack a joke about the carts because like I remember like Tucker Carlson had like this Russia interview where he's like it's like, oh, look at these carts, and nobody steals them because you put a quarter in. Oh, look at this, America. And like I was just kind of like joking about that because
Right.
I was like, what's with these carts and these Russia style carts and shit. One totally makes sense about the cart, and then also like saving all the bags and stuff, like bring your own shopping bags and shit. Totally get that. Second though, the scarcity thing. The whole premise of all these is they limit their selection to like very specific things so they can buy that in bulk, which makes it cheaper. And like they choose higher quality stuff most of the time. And like I'm completely blown away by this because it's like one of the things that I was really like pushing myself the past like year to do is like really start just like eating healthier. I found like I'm just eating like not consistently, and then the meals that I am eating is just like a bunch of bullshit, like a lot of carbs, dude. And like I just wanted a healthier option. So like
Right.
one of the things that Meijer has is like these pre-made wraps and stuff.
Okay.
And they're like $5-6 for like a buffalo chicken wrap, cut up, in a little plastic thing. It's like a perfect size for like a lunch at work and stuff. So I'll get these as like a quick and easy lunch that I don't have to make. It doesn't break the bank.
Okay.
And in like this world where like everything's fucking expensive, like I'm like, yo, shit is getting real right now, son. Like in my grocery bill. So when we're going to Aldi's and I'm looking at these things and they are significantly cheaper. Like Aldi's has this like turkey wrap that is like turkey, ham, and like bacon bits with like a little bit of ranch dressing and cheese. It's fucking fire.
Okay.
the $5.56 buffalo chicken wrap or like ham and cheese wrap that I could get at Meijer, $4 at Aldi's. And it's healthier. Like,
Okay.
so I'm just like, and it tastes really good. Like, it's just as good. So, but it just saves money there. Another, like, staple of, like, comfort food that I like is cheese tortellinis. I just love them. Like, the tortellini noodles stuffed with, like, cheese, and then I put, like, some, like, tomato sauce over them.
Yeah.
That's always been a comfort food, especially for tennis. Like, I needed, like, quick carbs, something filling, so, like, when I'm going and gonna play for 3-4 hours, it's something that could, like, last me. At, like, Meijer, typically those are, like, $6-7. At Aldi's, $2.50. And it tastes exactly the same. Like, I tried that. I'm just, like, done. Like, we're definitely gonna switch. The thing that literally, I was just like, I'm just stupid right now and like completely just stuck in like my parents' ways, is when it came to the Starbucks Frappuccinos. Because I'm like you, I love those fucking things. They're so good. My favorite ones are the vanilla and caramel ones. And what I hate is how the cheapest that I can find them is going to be $3.50, $4 at the cheapest at like a grocery store. And I'm just like, fuck that, because it's just costing me so much money.
Yep.
And one of the things when I'm turning the aisle in Aldi's is I'm seeing their version of the Starbucks Frappuccino, vanilla and caramel, for $1.79.
Bro, I did not. I've never peeped that.
I am not kidding. I did a side-by-side comparison taste test. They are exactly the fucking same.
Dude,
it's just significantly cheaper. So I went back yesterday and I just go, yoink.
Let me grab this whole case.
So my fridge is stocked up right now. And it is as expensive. $1.79 is as expensive as like my big ass Gatorades, which is another thing that I'm using to subsidize from like soda, because it's like, I love soda. Like, the sweetness just like, it just hits me sometimes. And it sucks because it's like, especially when I'm on a gummy and I got like the little like munchies, my sweet tooth cravings go through the roof. So because I don't want to consume like a lot of intense sugar and high fructose corn syrup, like the Gatorades have been kind of like a good way to sort of satiate that sugar without it being like as heavy of a hit. It's not great for me, but it's not as bad. And what I've been finding is like a lot of these like not as bad hacks that I've been doing for the past like honestly for the past 6 months is when I've really started like doing it, on top of drinking a fuck ton of water. To take it all the way back to one of our episodes where we were talking about like your big ass water bottle and shit. Ever since then, I got my own little fucker right here, and I drink like 2 to 3 of these a day, and I just like really keep track of like how much water I'm drinking. In the past 6 months, I've lost 25 pounds.
No way.
And all I have done differently is just drink more water and just eat slightly healthier food options. I literally have not done a new diet. I haven't like done any crazy shit. Like, I've just
no workouts.
No running. No running. I've just chosen to eat slightly healthier options. That's it. So for me, it works great. So I'm sticking to it, and it really has been encouraging because it's like it's making me like expand into other things in my life. Which is like, okay, water. So I've done food, right? So now I'm looking at all the other shit that I use on a daily basis, like my skin moisturizer, my deodorant, my toothpaste, my mouthwash.
Yep.
And holy fuck, is that shit not good for you? Like, my mind is absolutely blown at how toxic a lot of this shit actually is. And it's just like 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this toothpaste. Well, 9 out of 10 dentists are recommending like you consume this shit that's toxic for you and giving you microplastics apparently.
Yeah.
So it's like, holy shit.
Have you downloaded or had the app Yuka?
I did. And that's why I brought this up, is because my buddy the other day was like, yo, I'm checking out this app called Yuka. And I'm just like, okay, an app that's telling you what's healthy or whatnot. I'm like, this shit gonna be biased as fuck, you know, and like all this stuff. Like I have this natural distrust of like these apps, right? And so he just shows me like just in my house, like all this stuff. And what I found was really interesting is like, it actually gives you like a really non-biased like description of everything. Yeah. So it'll say what you have on its score meter is not healthy. It'll tell you why it's not healthy, and then it gives you comparative brands, and it shows you like side by side about like what's the difference between this one and the other one. I didn't realize like my toothpaste that I'm doing is like 25%. Like I'm switching all to these brands that are just using natural ingredients.
Yeah.
Which is what I think everybody wants, is just stop with the bullshit. When I look at the back of a pack of tortillas and I can't understand what the fuck ingredients are in there that's not salt, flour, water, like corn, like what are we doing right now? Why is there like Zangarine gum?
Yeah, I was gonna say that one. I was like, what the
bullshit? And it like, I don't need it to be hella preserved. Like the fact that somebody like has a McDonald's cheeseburger or hamburger that's like 20 years old.
We've seen that,
and it's not disintegrated in ash.
Looks the same.
Like, holy shit, dude.
Nah, it's insane. Actually, dude, it's funny that but real quick, I think I've seen you drink the Spindrift before.
Yeah.
Like whenever I was moving away from soda, dude, this thing, which I still have a lot in my thing, I love it because I'm like, it does take away from like that desire of drinking soda because it has a little bit of a Sprite taste to it, or a different, like, you know,
it's got that carbonation.
That's what it is.
I
honestly,
think it's like these mental hacks and stuff that it's trick your brain.
Trick your brain, yeah, exactly,
dude.
And
my brain's stupid, son. I be tricking it so much, though. Like...
No, for real. And it's funny because like as soon as Matthew was like saying like, yeah, I've been drinking this like 2-3 of these like every day. I'm like, let me just get some water real quick. Let me just take a sip. 25 pounds. Okay, I'm gonna drink more water.
What's that? What's with that small ass water bottle there? What happened to the big behemoth motherfucker you have?
Well, it's
2 little wimpy ass water bottles.
Yo, these are 16 ounce. Okay. Anyway. Well, reason why is because the thing is, I like to have water always everywhere. So they're like, let's just say you're sleeping, right? You're comfortable as fuck in your bed. I'm not gonna go to the kitchen to get my big ass water bottle. So I have a water bottle next to me. I have a water bottle in my gaming room. So wherever I'm at, I got water.
It's a problem. I drink so much water and like liquid. I pee so fucking much. It is ridiculous. Like I wake up at least twice in the night to like go to the bathroom.
Fuck.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I know. It's so bad, dude. And it's like I try to stop drinking like anything at like 8 o'clock, but it's so difficult.
Dude, there is times where I'm like SpongeBob when he needs the water. I feel so dry, and I'm like, I gotta fucking chug this whole. I literally chug a whole 8-ounce water bottle. Yeah. Because I'm like that thirsty. I'm like, it's random too. It's just like, I guess I didn't drink enough water today. I'm just like hydrating myself.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna sound like we're so sponsored by shit today. We're totally not. Like we're just talking about shit that we like. But another thing, have you so going back to like the Yuka app, what are some of like the main things that like kind of shocked you? I will say this though, and this is the funniest shit. So the Starbucks like Frappuccino shit and like the Aldi's is a 0. It's just
Yeah.
bad for you. And
Yeah.
it's like I just had to accept that there's just some things that are just like going to be like guilty pleasures.
I as long as it's not like a consistent thing, because like one thing I would say is like I used to drink either an energy drink. Actually no, it was an energy drink, Red Bull or
Like a
Monster back.
Monster or Red
Yeah,
Bull.
like almost every day or every other day before.
I did too, man.
And now I'm just like, I don't need that. I mean, I switched over for coffee, but it's a new addiction.
I will say like my one guilty pleasure that I do drink daily is like I have a can of Baja Blast every day. It's just my favorite. It's the greatest soda in my opinion ever made. It just hits everything. It's like citrusy, sweet, and tangy, and just hits.
Yeah, I can't say shit. I feel like I can't think at this moment. But I definitely have something to that equivalent.
Yeah, I get it.
And honestly, bro, honestly, like the difference in prices between Aldi's and like Publix, I think even what was it that they were comparing it to? Oh, Whole Foods. So what is it, Myers?
Yeah, we have a
Okay.
Whole Foods here too.
So
Yeah.
what's cheaper for in your, at least if you've been to Whole Foods recently?
Yeah.
Like if you were to go to Whole Foods and compare in comparison a steak, a piece of bread, or milk, which do you think it would be cheaper to buy from Whole Foods or Myers?
It would be Meijer for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whole
Foods is, I don't even consider Whole Foods like affordable anymore.
Okay, that's where I'm gonna get at. At least here, Publix with certain things are more expensive at Publix comparison to Whole Foods.
Really?
It's getting to that point, yes. And that's
For me,
why
I always considered Publix, like from what I've heard and then from my experience like shopping there when I've visited you guys, it is typically more expensive.
I feel like it was with you. You're like, God damn.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, and this is what I don't think a lot of people consider when they like make this, and something that I'm curious. I'm almost certain though that everything in Florida is more expensive than in Michigan because your cost of living is completely different.
Yes, but if you're gonna have this mentality of like Whole Foods is this like exceptional healthy store, which it is, everything there is very like healthy and natural.
Okay.
And you're gonna go to in comparison to a Myers where like the way
I have to weed through a lot of bullshit.
Like what I'm trying to say is like if I were what I'm trying to compare to is like basically what I'm saying is like if Myers is gonna be more expensive than the Whole Foods, that wouldn't make sense to you. Right. And to me, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why is Publix that is not a healthy store in comparison to Whole Foods? Why is like it's getting more expensive at Publix, but the cost for Whole Foods like staying the same?
Oh, I actually never realized that they actually are probably plateauing. I've always just they are.
Maybe they are getting like...
No, you know what? I think what's happening, I think Meijer's prices, because I'm always just saying like, yo, groceries are getting more expensive because in my reality, they are. But I'm shopping at Meijer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what could be happening is Meijer's getting more expensive. Whole Foods is just plateaued and just stayed the same. But they've always been, in my area, a little up there. But because Meijer's increasing their price, they actually may be either comparable or cheaper now.
They might be.
I'll have to like actually like go on the app and like check out
their
some
prices.
Stuff. Yeah, I'll have to do that because that's another thing that like I'm having to do is like, dude, I'm like couponing, dude. Like I'm having to like pre-plan like all my shit, and with like ChatGPT, it makes it so easy to just be like, I want like help me kind of figure out like what meals we could do this week. And then like, when I have like the grocery list and then I know what like impulse buys I want to do, you know, like I can add that in. Another hack that I've had to really help me with like my self-control issues in like the store, and like grocery stores are designed to get you to buy the bad shit.
Yeah.
You know, like
I
especially
have a
like
thing on that.
the checkout counters and stuff.
Yeah.
The best part about COVID's whole changes of society, in my opinion, was it really increased curbside delivery.
Hmm.
Or so like I don't even go in the store sometimes
Keep
because
yourself
I
safe.
just order everything on the app. It's
Yeah.
not marked up because it's just like you order. They have a minimum, so it's like you have to meet like your like a $35-$40 like
Criteria type of.
grocery minimum before they
Yeah.
will do it without a charge. So I don't even go into the store to have to like navigate. I get to choose exactly what I want. And then I get to like relax. I don't have the stress of like trying to navigate a
Walk
sea
around.
of people. My problem is I linger in aisles too much. Like I'm the guy that will like kind of like look and then I'll be like, oh, like I could use that some random fucking time, you know, and end up buying something that I never use or I just regret getting later, you know.
It's funny that you say that because like that does actually that's a hack to minimize your spending. Actually, if you're bad, if you know
Yeah,
you're bad at
yeah.
like
I'm
uh
horrible with it, dude.
what
Like
is the word, like what is the saying, like if you're bad at like
frivolous.
window, is it okay? Because I was thinking like
It's
window shopping. If you can't window
like
shop,
window shopping, yeah.
yeah, if you can't window shop, then this is the thing for you. Like I can't window shop sometimes. I'm like yoink yoink, like it's,
Like a card shop. It's
yeah.
bad, dude.
Oh yeah.
I've gone out with no intention of buying cards, and I've even said like, Jacob, I'm done. Like, man, like I'm like, and then like I'll send you a picture and be like, yo, man, I hit the spot. They had ETBs. I picked up 2 more. You know?
Yeah, he is. He's like, I'm like, oh, okay, so you're gonna skip out on them? He's like, I got 3 more, bro. I was like,
I
oh
got 3
shit,
more.
okay.
Like, it's in God's hands now. He wanted me to get it.
And it's funny because like you'd be like, and like if I would expect a picture later on, like let's just say like you got the Chargers, like, see, this is why I buy this shit.
This
You
is
know?
why I buy it. If I pulled the Charizard in like the one set that I decided to open up, it's gonna be a problem.
Bro, it does open up a can of worms that to a new
Yeah,
addiction, right?
yeah.
But kind of going back to the there was something regarding that we were talking about, but
We had Yuka, strawberry or Starbucks Frappuccinos, Aldi's.
oh, Publix. So Publix
Yeah,
has this thing where you're saying like they put things out for you to encourage you to buy these bad products. Not
yeah.
bad products in the sense that like it tastes bad, but like bad products that is bad for you. So example, Publix has this thing, I don't know if Myers has this, where you go walk around and you just happen to pass the cookie area or whatever the area is. They have this buy one get one free. I'm like,
Dude, the
buy
BOGOs are horrible.
buy this Oreo package and you get a whole other one for free. Buy this cereal, get another box for free. Buy 2, get 1 for free. Like,
Dude, the Gatorades buy 2 get 1 free. I have to. It's too good of a deal.
eh. But that's the thing. So Publix is the only one that does this, to my knowledge, in my area.
Okay,
Target doesn't do this, like where it's like buy one get one free. It doesn't have a thing like that.
they don't.
Walmart does not have this.
I'm not
All
familiar with
these,
Walmart. I'll be transparent about that.
yeah.
So.
To my again, I don't like to shop at Walmart. It's a little bit too ratchet for me. I'm not trying to say I'm bougie or anything like
Dude,
that.
no, but here's the thing though. It's like, why is that? Why do they have to be ratchet? Like I don't want that to be the stereotype, but
I don't
every
either.
single one I go in is
It's
ratchet.
nasty. It's nasty.
It's dirty. I'm like, what are we doing?
There was videos that I saw that somebody had bought. I don't know if it was Aldi's or I'm pretty sure it was Walmart, where they bought like a watermelon. They cut it open and they tried to like cut like grab the watermelon, and they had like a slice, right? They had a slice, I think, triangle, and then they tried to with their hand just like break it in half, and it
Yeah.
was like rubber.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you're gonna get bad product, like
I,
but I
I just don't like the food. I don't like the quality.
I hear those stories more often at Walmart than any other place.
Exactly. I just don't like the quality of their food, and honestly, all across everything. I don't like the quality of their furniture. I don't like the quality of their electronics. Anything that I buy there, I feel like it's gonna be shit.
The fluorescent overhead lighting for me really, like, I think it changes my mental state. Like, I don't like how I feel in there.
Yeah, me neither.
You know, and I think a lot of it has to do with the lighting and the color choices of things, and I guess it's like a really subtle thing actually that just puts me a little on edge. Another thing that I don't like about Walmart, and this is something that I would like to probably look up the legality of, because it's something that I've seen the videos on YouTube Shorts or TikTok or Twitter, of Walmart security stopping people and looking at their bags and shit or on their way out.
Yeah.
You're not a I don't feel like they can do that. They're not a Costco or a Sam's Club where you have a membership, right?
Right.
I understand that where you are paying to have access to the store, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody's not marked security and they're asking to search my shit, I just have a knee-jerk reaction to just say no. And I get that it's to protect against theft and stuff, but
that goes hand in hand with the ratchet thing that we were talking about.
Yeah, I'm I just don't like that aspect. Yeah. Even though I understand the theory of why it's there, I don't like feeling targeted or harassed. And I say this as a white guy. I'm so fucking privileged, but I just don't like that. I don't like that for anybody, so I just don't go there.
Right. I mean, this is all our personal opinions. Of course, if someone loves to go to Walmart, by all means, that's fine. Yeah. I will
say I found some killer deals at Walmart. I got some chicken thighs in their family pack, and it's a lot more affordable than the Meijer ones. So it's you got points there.
If you're definitely on a budget, definitely Walmart is a good spot. But you'll never catch me get any produce, nothing regarding
the bag
grocery.
Cereal, son. The bag cereal.
But I will get anything that's sealed. I'll get beer. Yeah. I'll get claw. All those things. I'll buy a game, a console, from there. But I will never get.
I'll order online shipping from Walmart if it's cheaper. But I just
Pokemon
don't want to
cards.
Go to the store. Yeah, Pokemon cards. Hey, if it's cheap and it's gonna get here in good condition, I do not discriminate. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But yeah, no, that's how they get you though. But peep this. The deals on these pogos, pogos. I'm looking at Pokemon. Yeah. On these BOGOs are I don't know if you've caught this, but they're on products that are cheap for them to make, to do, and things that are not good for us.
Yeah.
You'll never catch.
It's stuff that's all marked up. Crazy profit margins.
They're not losing money on these things because the amount of money that they get or they use to make these things are not even close to how much we pay for it, right?
Yeah. So I wish more businesses had the mentality. I think the terminology is called loss leader.
Okay.
Example would be Costco's hot dog and drink combination for $1.50, right?
Yes.
It's not something that they make a ton of profit on, and I think they do actually make.
They should a margin,
a very small profit, a couple cents on it.
It still adds up,
right? But it's not something that, even if they are losing money on it, they make up that money in other things. And what I guess just my philosophy on the world is I want to see more places do stuff like that. Actually find a reason to encourage us consumers to want to go into their store because I don't have an incentive when it's just cheaper online, even though I want to go out and support like local area chains.
Which is a great thing though. They actually Costco markets this really well, right? There are people that are foodies, right? There's foodies. You see social media, they're like, "Yo, you guys need to try
Do
this."
you consider
Costco.
yourself a foodie? Sorry
Yes.
for interrupting.
Yeah, I
dude.
do.
Okay,
I
yeah.
do.
I can't wait to open up that whole bag of things, but continue. Yeah,
I'm one of those people that will go to a restaurant. I've been there before. I'm like, I haven't had this. Let me try this. I hate it. Never ordering it again. Cool. Cross it off my list. I'm not gonna be one of those people who's like, I don't know. I'd rather be safe. And I'm like, what about if it's the best thing that you've had, right? But we'll go until another time. But they market it really well. Like if you said like even if they aren't profiting off these hot dogs or the pizza, like the things that they have in their food in their what is it called, that the food court? Yeah,
the food court.
Even if they aren't profiting on that, you have to have a membership to get this food, right?
Yeah.
And to get this food,
actually, you don't. In order to get the food, you don't need to, and that's been a misconception. Yes, that's a hack that a lot of people don't know. Dang. Legally, they cannot bar somebody from getting like hot food or whatever, and then also, you do not need a membership to purchase alcohol. That is another thing that legally by law they are not allowed to block.
I need to test that because I feel like whenever I did go into a liquor store, maybe they didn't. I don't recall if they
liquor stores are different. Costco, like you cannot limit the sale of alcohol or liquor to membership. Is I think like what the federal law.
I know my Costco is like the whole warehouse, and then like literally still next to the warehouse, the alcohol section is there. I don't recall.
There's also other like local laws too on sales of alcohol. Like I know like in a couple other states, like you're not allowed, like they have to be specific stores, like liquor stores. You can't sell it in like general grocery stores and stuff.
Yep.
So I'm saying specifically my experience in Michigan, DC, Virginia are like the 3 times that I've actually gone into a Costco and done that specifically for alcohol.
Yeah, because like Publix too has its own Publix liquor store, but it's a side. Like it's not in Publix itself. It's on the side of like somewhere down like in the same plaza. But kind of going back to that, I mean, if that's the case, maybe that's like this is not valid. But I have seen someone that has gotten a membership, shopped at Costco, and then because they really wanted to try the food, they shopped as well, which benefits Costco, right?
Yeah.
Good marketing because they really wanted to get this hot dog. They happened to grab some stuff at Costco, they make purchases, but also get the hot dog, which costs nothing to them.
I know.
Yeah. So like it's great marketing if you think about it. Like if people actually had that mindset of like great marketing of like something so tiny, but it's just like the exposure of how good it is, which I fucking love the hot dogs. I'll say that much. I like a good glizzy. I don't give a fuck.
The beef hot dog, like the all beef glizzy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
Yeah, dude.
I definitely don't like hot dogs like that, but like every now and then I'm like, yo, I need me a glizzy.
What do you put on your? What condiments do you put on your?
All right,
hot
so
dog?
this is actually a thing. This is still on the topic of hot dogs, but a little bit sidetracked in this. Have you ever had a Mexican hot dog?
No, no.
So
what I didn't even know that there was. No.
But you've heard of a Colombian hot dog? Okay, my friend.
Is this like the Chicago dog, the Michigan dog, the chili dog? Like
if I don't know about the Michigan dog.
Is it like a glizzy with different toppings on it?
Essentially, yes.
Okay, see, I don't know I don't even know what half the fucking hot dogs normally are called.
So to kind of give the listeners a little bit of like, so a Colombian hot dog typically has some kind of like pineapple sauce on it, which is it sounds really weird.
Is it like a pineapple relish almost? Like
I wouldn't say relish. It's sweet.
Okay.
It's really good. And then they have like the mayo ketchup combo, like mix
Okay.
of the pink
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah.
And then they have some cheese, and then they have the crushed up chips, like the potato chips. They crushed
Is
up.
there a specific kind of potato chip?
I think it depends how you like it, but usually
Okay.
it's like let's just say Lay's, right? You crush it up,
Sure.
they're like little tiny. You spread it all over the
Yeah.
hot dog, and then they put the cheese on top, and then they put I think it's called a quail egg
Oh, what the
on top.
fuck?
Yeah, I don't like it personally. I take it off.
Cooked or raw?
No, cooked. Well, it's like
Okay.
boiled, like
Okay.
like little tiny shit on top.
Okay, because the experience I've had with quail eggs have been at like Japanese sushi bars,
Oh,
and we
no.
typically do quail egg shots, which is raw.
Oh,
so
hell no.
it's like
Oh,
it's soy sauce, a quail egg, and then sriracha, and you just slam that shit.
Ugh. God, that's just no. But anyways, going back to my Colombian hot dog. So that's the typical. Obviously, it can vary from like city to city from Colombia, I think, but that's just the standard one that I've had. Now, the Mexican hot dog is the one that's been trending on my feed,
Okay.
and I really want to make one because it's very easy to make. So essentially, it's a hot dog with bacon wrapped around it.
Oh fuck.
Okay, and then
Talk
on top of that,
dirty to me.
yeah,
bro.
right. Well, like talk a heart attack.
Holy shit.
So and so then you have the bun,
Yeah.
and then they put ketchup, mayo, mustard, and then they have grilled onions, so grilled onion peppers, and it's sautéed type of shit, and then they put it on top of it, and then
Mhm.
from there they have. Have you ever had the hot Cheetos?
Yeah.
Crushed up,
Ye-
and they sprinkle it all over it,
Okay.
and then you have a grilled jalapeno or pepper on the side.
Ooh. Okay. That's
And
actually
that's
sounds
dude,
fire.
that's the con todo, which
I'm
is
gonna
with
say
everything.
this. I am not a fan of mayo typically.
No, really.
No.
What about?
I've actually have never heard of mayo being put on a hot dog. Actually,
What? I always do that.
I don't know if this is just like in my world thing. I have actually never heard or seen of that condiment being put on a hot dog.
Really? It's
Yeah.
funny because I think you might be onto something. Because whenever I've done like any 4th of July shit and there's hot dogs involved, Americans tend to not put mayo on
Mustard,
the hot dog.
ketchup,
Yep.
relish. That's
Yep.
it.
Yeah, I can't. I have to have mayo. It gives it like a fucking whole different taste for me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of hot dog do you like? I'm not really like picky. I'll do like the chicken, pork, all
Beef
beef.
is
Like
usually-
I don't really care. I love the Hebrew National like beef hot dogs. But yeah, dude, mustard ketchup for me. I'll try the mayo though.
Have you? So you don't you don't fuck with ketchup mayo combination?
Not really. No.
Really? I fucking that is like. The
I know
go-to.
so many people that would do that though, and in high school lunches, and then oh my god, it just looked nasty to me.
Really?
Though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate relish.
But I love sriracha mayo.
Interesting.
So I love it, dude.
Fuck?
Dip my sushi in that shit, dude.
Yo, that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
I mean, it is fucking fire. Spicy mayo, right? Like
spicy mayo. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Dude.
but okay. So I did fact check. I just had it go. So for Costco and alcohol. So Costco is technically a members only warehouse. You normally can't go inside or check out without a membership. But in certain U.S. states like Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Indiana, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, Texas, and Vermont, state liquor laws make it illegal for stores to require a membership to sell alcohol. So that would explain why I can go and get alcohol on the cheap.
Yeah. That does make sense though. Interesting.
Yeah. And the Virginia and DC, I did DC 5 years ago, Virginia 7 years ago.
Okay.
So
it's been a while.
It's been a little bit.
It's been a little bit. But yeah, typically that right now, like I said, like I really don't like eating hot dogs, but that hot dog, the Mexican hot dog one, is definitely one I definitely want to make on my own.
I will try that actually.
Dude,
I want to get the ingredients and I want
it's so
to.
simple.
It sounds simple, but it's all with the exception of the mayo.
It'd still be
Everything
good.
individually, I'm totally fine with.
It's like one of those like roll.
Now, dude, just when you said bacon wrapped, dude.
Everything lost.
I know.
Sold. I won it. Oh man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to call it for a week? Like,
Yes, sir.
no,
I'm hungry now.
I know, dude. I'm fucking starving. All right. Well, thanks, listeners, for tuning in to another week of Talking Trubbish. We will see you next time. Peace out.